Let's revise email writing. What is the full form of email? The full form is electronic mail. What is the full form? Electronic mail. Actually, during the past few years, the internet has taken the world by storm. And due to many advantages, sending messages through email has become quite common. In fact, email has brought about a revolution in the world of communication. And emails are a favorite means of communication among individuals, companies, institutes, offices, and departments. So, both formal and informal kind of messages can be sent through mails. That is for the reason it has become so famous. Okay. What are the advantages of email or benefits of email? First of all, email is quite cheap, isn't it? It's cost effective. It does not require paper, envelope, or postal charges. So, and it is faster too. So, because it is being paper-free mode of communication, email is quite eco-friendly also. And sending messages through email is much faster than a letter or a telegram. So, it takes only a few fraction of a second to reach the recipient, means the person to whom you want to send. So we can send digital images and even photographs through this email. We can send message to hundreds of recipients at the same time. Isn't it amazing? So the message can be stored in the mailbox forever. You write the message and forget it. It will remain there unless you don't delete. Is it clear? So I think this is the most beneficial thing that for this email to be used for. Now children, what points you should remember when you are asked to write an email? Make sure that you read the question carefully. With the question to write the email, read it out properly and draw a proper layout. Okay, write on the date, the sender's address, the recipient's address and subject, very important. And use correct grammar. Okay, do not use abbreviations, do not use the BCOZ instead of because, or you don't write U instead of IOU. Okay, so this should be avoided. Use simple, easy language and short paragraphs. Put your signature at the bottom. Make sure then when you're writing the address, right, when you're writing the address and receiver's address, capital letters should be avoided. Do not use capital letters or space between letters and words. This is very important. When you are making email address, make sure no capital letters should be used and no space should be there. Okay, suppose if you're writing Harshvardhan, so write down with capital letter only Harshvardhan @gmail.com or @yahoo.com, @redmail.com or hotmail.com. So these are all the services which are providing you to send the. I think this is clear. You know this, that email was actually invented by Tomlinson in 1972, and you can send it to the thousands of recipients at the same time. Thousands of recipients can receive at the same time. You will get 4 marks for this, and it depends on the teacher if he wants to increase the number to 6. Now it is up to her. So make sure that the body of the mail, first paragraph, reason of writing an email, why you're writing, right? Then middle paragraph, describe what you have to offer. Yeah, whatever, if you're writing help, that what type of assistance, complete, tell your why you have written. Then final paragraph means you have to conclude. In the first paragraph, you tell the reason of writing. Second paragraph, you tell about, describe what you have to offer, whatever you want to. Right? If you're writing for help, then what type of assistance you need, write down in the second paragraph, and then final paragraph will become. So within an email, you have 3 paragraphs. First, second, the way you are having in your formal letters also, isn't it? So same way we are doing. It is all similar. Only this mode has changed. Nothing else. There you are sending it through the post office. Here you are sending through the internet. That is the only thing. Now once you complete writing your email, make sure this should be your complimentary close. You can use thanks or regards, best, sincerely, take care, thanks so much, cheers, all the best, best wishes, especially, sincerely. So these are all your complimentary close. Got it? Now when you start writing, what you do first is email ID, right? You should have email ID when you are starting. You should have to whom you are sending means to the recipient. That should be with you. Then after that, carbon copy and BC. Leave it, don't write carbon, but you should know. CC is for the carbon copy and BC is for the blind carbon copy. Okay, so you should know what this CC and BC is. Then subject, it should be precise, it should be short and to the point. Then salutation, how you start, address the person to whom you are writing, respected sir or ma'am or dear sir. Then body of email, the content you are writing, you have to write in 3 paragraphs, and then the complimentary close, the way I have told you how you have to write the complimentary close. Okay, now how to write an email, I have taught you. These are the services through which you can send your mail. Okay, the format of your email writing, 2, then CCBC, you should know I have told you this thing. Then subject, salutation, body of the email, then complimentary close, and then your signature. When you ask to write an email, the first thing you'll enter date, then from, then to, and then subject. Okay, and this way you'll start. First thing should be date. After that you should write from, who's sending, then to whom you are sending, and then after that your subject. Right here what I want to show you is space. When you're writing to means to the person you're sending, write down. Then next line, dear in the salutation, the way you are address the person. Once you have written the subject, once you have written dear so and so, leave a line. Right after salutation, you will leave a line. Then start from a new line. Write down the paragraph, the reason for writing. Right after that, second line, what you want. Right, if you're writing your formal letter, then third one, leave a line, and then your complimentary ending line, complimentary close. Got it? Once you have written the concluding line, after that your complimentary line, and then your signature. So after every paragraph, just see here, after once you have written the salutation, you will leave a line, write the paragraph, leave a line, second paragraph, leave a line. Okay, and once you have written third paragraph, leave a line, then your regards, complimentary close, whatever you're writing. After that, leave a line, and then your signature, your name, your signature, and between that there will be no space. Where you are putting your signature, there you will not put any space. But after your complimentary close, you will put a space. You will leave space there. Okay? I hope this thing is clear. Where you have to put this to take this space means once you have written the subject, first thing you will write the date, then you will write from, then you will write to, then you will write subject. Okay? Over here you will write date before. So first thing should be over here should be your date. Okay? And once you have written date, then you will write from, and then after to, and then subject. And once you have written that, then next line salutation. Once you have written the salutation, leave a line over here. Leave this line. Then start for the first paragraph. Write down. Once you've written for the first paragraph, whatever you want to, after that, leave a line. Leave this line. Second paragraph. Write down the second paragraph. Leave a line. Right? And then, when you've written the second paragraph, then the closing line you have written, then complimentary close. Complimentary close. After that, leave a line, and then your signature. Over here, no line, no space should be here, no space. Okay? Is it clear? Now see, emails are of two types, formal and informal. The way you have done your letters. Formal letters you write to the companies, government departments, officers, and informal your family, your relatives, your friends. So this should be very clear. The format of an email. See here. From means senders it, the person who is sending. To receiver's address means the person who receives. So over here you will be using the address of the sender from the person who is sending, right? And to receiver means recipient. Then date and subject. Now I will prefer you to write the date here instead of writing it. First your writing date should be first. Over here write down the date first, then write down to, then from. Okay? Now see. Now first thing should be your date. Then should be your from. Then should be your to. Okay? Date, from, to, and then subject. And then salutation. I think this thing is clear. I wrote it wrong so that you should not make the mistake, because the children make such kind of mistakes. They start writing like this, from, and then to, and then date. No, you should write the date first, then write down from, then write down to, then write down subject, then write down the salutation. This is the correct way. Okay? Now see here. Suppose you are writing your email. So first thing should be your date, then should be your subject. First should be your date, then from, then to, and then subject. Not directly subject. Date, from, to, and then subject. Suppose a person is writing a letter to a friend, just wishing him for the board examination. So you should write the date first, and then from, then to, then CNBC, you leave it, carbon copy and blind copy, leave it, then subject, you have to give best wishes for examination. Don't write date here, write the date, this date before. So errors, I'm showing you the way people make, try to do in this way. Got it? So first thing should be your date should be here. Okay, the date should be over here first, and then to should be here, then from. The first should be your date, second should be your from, third should be your to, and fourth should be your subject. Date, from, to, subject. Date, from, to, subject means the day when you are writing, who has sent this email, to whom you are sending, and what is the subject. Okay, so over here it is as is just giving best wishes for the board examination. So this can be started in this way. Attachments, you have attached some files and all. If you have that also, you can describe. You can add your file photographs. Now you have started with your salutation, dear, you have named your friend, and then I wish you best of luck for your examination. Got it? I wish you the best of luck for your examination. I know you have worked hard and you deserve the best result. Now, second paragraph, take care of your health and take healthy food. You must receive all subject and you should revise each and every subject and must be ready for the exam with confidence. May God help you and perform your best and obtain the best result in the examination. And then closing line, once again I wish you all the best to pass exam with the best result. And then leave a line, yours sincerely, and then your name. Okay, so in this way you write the email. You are Raj, or if you are a girl then you are Radha. You visited Goa in summer vacation. You have to write an email, not more than 120 words to your friend Samar. They have given you the gmail.com address is here to tell about the trip, including interesting details. So Samar's Gmail is here, but your mail is not there, so you have to make your own. No problem, you can make it very easy. So what you do, you write down date, then you write down from, then to, and then subject. So you're writing it to your friend, subject is written for you, or you're going to tell about the Goa trip, the my Goa trip, then your salutation. After that, start writing. I had an enjoyable trip to Goa in summer vacation. I had a lot of fun, visited the famous Love Mount. Jesus also visited the Goa Museum and the flag figures, they were must see. I enjoyed playing in the sea at the Arjuna Beach. I loved the authentic Goan food. So you just go on describing whatever you saw over there. Then it had been a week since I returned that I already started missing Goa. You must also plan to go to Goa in the vacation. And it is simply the way you are writing your informal letter to your friend. Only the way of sending has changed, nothing else. So don't worry about that. Okay, I'm going to write in the content. It is, you feel free the way you are doing in your letter writing. It's simply the same thing. Okay? And then yours sincerely and your name. also you can write. Inquiry for LG conditioner because you want to buy LG conditioner, so you're writing this. You tell your name and all, so what you want, tell that thing. Then information you want, you have written what information you want to get, that you have written, right? And then closing line is take the prompt reply, then regards, and after that leave a line, and then your name is signature. Okay. Now see, your parents have presented you a racing bike on your birthday. You are very excited as you always wanted to have one. Now you have to write an email to send to your cousin, and your cousin name is Manpreet dash Jaggi, right, at the rate of bluestar.com. So this thing is given, expressing your feelings. Now also describe your lovely bike. So first thing what you'll do, you will write the date. How you write? The way you are writing in your letter, right? Just write down the date, whatever date is, write down. Suppose today is 25th, write down 25th September, 2020 or 2000XX. Got it? Then you'll write from who has written. So over here, your email address is not given. No problem, make your own email, right? Whatever your name is, but what you have to make, that you have to write with the small letter. Use small letters, not capital letters. Whatever your name is, write down the first name, then you can put a dot, you can put a hyphen, and then second name, then your surname, and then at the rate of gmail.com, at the rate of hotmail. It is up to you through which service you're sending. Okay, if you're sending with yahoo.com, write down yahoo.com. If you are sending with Gmail, write down Gmail, Hotmail, hotmail.com. So if it is not there, it is not a big deal. Your name with small letters, and then space or dot, it is up to you. Then surname again with small letters, and then the server name through which you are sending. Is it clear? So that was not given, so now you have made your own email from the person who's sending, and then to the person you're sending, that is given. Manpreet Jaggi. When write an email to send to your cousin, it is given here, so you have to write this only. If it was not given, you could have written your own. Okay, you can make it very easily. It's not a big deal. So you have written. After that, now what is the subject that you're going to tell about your bike? So write down my racing bike. This becomes your subject. Got it? And then dear, you write down your cousin's name, and then this comes under heading your salutation. Let's start writing. Second line. Do you know how excited I am to tell you I got a racing bike as a present from my parents on my birthday? You know, I always wanted to have one, and it is like a dream come true. In the first line you have told, and now in the second paragraph, leave a line and start. As you can see in the picture, because you are sending the pictures also with this meal, so you are telling your brother that, as you can see in the picture, I will make this email. My new bike is Falcon brand and it is made in Brazil. Papa, don't tell me that you had ordered it for a month ago. It is really a beauty on two wheels, so light as leather. The bike runs quite fast even without much effort, right? So you tell about the details of your bike. Don't learn the things. It is only an example in front of you. You can invent your own. You are free. It is your bike now. You have to describe whatever features you feel so your bike has. Just write it down. Describe it. I have taught you adjectives also. How to the order of adjective. How to describe anything. So now here it is. The noun is over here is your bike. Describe your thing. You don't have to learn this thing, okay? But I'm just telling you how to ride the thing. If you're telling about your bike or car, right, or about your PlayStation, it can be anything, about your new mobile or your laptop. So you tell about the features of that object, and then last line, closing line, pay my regards to the uncle and aunt. This is your closing line, and then yours and your name. Okay, I hope so this thing is clear. Now see the next one. The next one is supposing yourself to be Aina Joshi. Now this address is given, email address is here, and you have to write an email to be sent to your friend, and your friend name is Riya Kapoor. Her email is also given. Now you describe your favorite TV program. So easy. First thing you'll write the date. Over here you have written the date, whatever the date is. Then from is given here because you are Aina Joshi and the email is given. Very good. You don't have to create it. Then to whom you send, Riya Kapoor. Her mail is also given. Okay, very good. Okay, and then what is the subject? My favorite TV program. So my favorite TV program. This is the subject. So all four things you got in the question only. Okay, and now start writing salutation because you are writing it to your friend. So you can say dear, and your friend name is Riya. So dear. Start here. I'm quite well here and hope you are having a nice time. I'm writing this mail to tell you about my favorite TV program. Okay, first you will ask about her well-being, tell your well-being, and then start. This is a proper way of writing a letter. Then in the second paragraph, start writing about whatever you want to describe, whichever is your favorite program. Talk about that. Tell what qualities that program express, significance, and whatever things so you are good in that thing, you express that thing. And then once you have written, last line, hope you will not miss it. See you very soon or reply soon, waiting for your reply. So in this way also you can write in the closing line, and then yours and your name. Okay, full name. Okay, this is your third line. This is your first, second paragraph, and third. First, second, third. Three paragraphs. First paragraph, you're asking the well-being, telling your well-being, and asking her or his, and then telling the reason why you're writing, and then whatever you have been asked to talk, write down in that. Third line, closing, give regards, and just tell that you are waiting for the reply. Whatever you wish to write in the third line, write in the third line as a closing line, and then complimentary close. This is yours, and then your surname. Got it? See the next one. Number 4. It was your first day in the kitchen and your mother taught you how to prepare milkshake. Now describe your experience to your friend Rabina Khatun and whatever mail is given. Now hint is also given. You can use the hints. If it is not, then you have to make your own. Okay. First thing what you will do, you will again write the date first, then from who sending. Is it given? No, it is not given. You have to invent your own. Make it. To is given. Yes, it is given. Write down. What is the subject? Subject is my first experience in kitchen. This is your subject, right? This is your first day in the kitchen. So you can write this also, my first day in the kitchen, or my first experience in the kitchen. Both are correct. Then your salutation. This is your salutation, isn't it? After that, first paragraph. Ask well-being. I hope you are enjoying your summer holidays here. I too have decided to learn something new, right? In the first sentence, this is what I have told you. In first paragraph, ask the well-being of your friend, tell your well-being, and then tell the reason for writing, and then write down the experience, right? Write down in 2 paragraphs, and then your third paragraph will be your complimentary close. Tell me how you felt and waiting for the reply. Give regards, and then the fourth, yours and your name. Write the surname. If you don't want to write the surname, no problem, you can use that. Now you want to visit Jaipur with your parents for 3 days. Okay? So what you have to do now? Write an email to be sent to manager. Now this is your formal letter, not your informal. Informal letters are the letters that you write to your relatives, your cousins, your friends, your parents, right? The person who is very near and dear to you. You write informal letter mostly to those people. And formal letters when you only have to inquire about something, when you want to give suggestion or you want any help. So there you write such kind of letters are known as formal letters. Now here you are writing a formal letter to the manager of Hotel Swaraj Deluxe. So address is given, mail address, and what you're requesting, you have to book 2 deluxe rooms for you, right? And also tell him to confirm by replying in. Okay? Then if hints are given, then you can use, otherwise you have to write your own. So it's not a big deal, you can do it. First thing, same date. What you write? Date. Second thing, the person who is sending. From means the person who is sending. So over here the person is sending is no name is given. No name is given of the sender, then you can write your own name. Okay, you can invent your own mail. You create your own email ID. Once you have created your own email ID, then that you can use. And I have told you how to do it. Write it with small letters. First name, second name. Then if you want to give a space, hyphen, it is up to you. You can create in this way. Then second one, 2, yes, it is given. You copy it. If it is not given, that also you can make, but only small letter, that is all. And then through which service you're sending, email or Gmail or Hotmail. Then what is the subject? A room booking. This is the subject. So all 4 things should be now in your mind. Date, to, from, to, and subject. Date, from, to, subject. Date, who is sending, whom is sending, and then the subject. I repeat, first thing you write the date, then the person who is sending means from, to whom you are sending, right? Then the subject, why you are writing. Then the salutation over here. Then what you write, we are 4 members of the family and we have planned to visit Jaipur from 25th December to 20th December, and we shall be visiting the historical and other places to tourist interest during 1 day stay. This is your first paragraph. Second paragraph, leave a line and start your second paragraph. We are requested to book 2 air-conditioned deluxe room with attached bathroom. It is on the top floor. The room should be well ventilated and should offer city's panoramic view for the balcony. Then I understand that you will allow us the maximum discount on your room tariff because we are among your premium customers. Got it? Third, leave a line. Third paragraph, compliment. This is your closing line. Kindly book and confirm the booking by replying. That's all. Leave a line. yours, and then your full name. Okay? Any problem? I hope so. No. See the next one. Number 6. As Millie Jane. Now, email address is given. You have to write an email to be sent to your Facebook friend, Milia. Her email is also given, ID is given, describing briefly why you like your country the most. Wow, what a good topic. So I don't think so that you will face any problem writing about your country. You know it very well. So what should be the first thing when you start writing your email, beta? The first thing should be your date. Okay. First thing should be your date, and then should be your the from me, the person who is sending. ID is given, yes, it is given. Use that ID. If it is not given, invent your own. Then to, then subject. Okay. After that, salutation. Leave a line. Start. Same thing. Tell about your well-being. Ask him his well-being. Tell me why you're writing. Second, start writing about your country. Describe characteristics, all the features, beauty of your country. Right? This, I think there's vast to write about your country. Then, third paragraph. Now it is up to you what you want to write. Right? That's it. Here it is written. That's why my country is the best. Obviously, my country is the best. I am proud of my country. You can invent your own, and then you can also ask her to come and visit the country, and then waiting for your reply. And after that, leave a line, then yours, and I hope this thing is clear. Next one. Number 7 is you are Sumit Awasthi. Then mail is given. You have to email to send your birthday, advising him to read newspapers daily. Easy. You're simply advising your brother. Go ahead, advise. First paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph. Third paragraph will be your closing line. First paragraph, introductory. Give about well-being. Ask the person first to the person you're sending. Tell your well-being, right? Tell why you're writing. Second paragraph, whatever is being asked. Right. Then express. You have just asked advise your brother to read newspaper. Write it down. Third paragraph will be your closing line, right? Then fourth, leave a line and then write down yours and then your name. Is it clear? See the fourth to last one I'm reading out for you. Now this is that last one. Write an email to be sent to the editor of the Times of India. They have given the Gmail ID, expressing your views on the need to plant more and more trees. Right? So again the same thing what you'll do. You will write a date first, then from. Now email ID is not given. Invent your own. No problem. 2. The person who is to be sent, his email ID is given. Yes, it is given. Write down. Okay. Then subject. What is the subject? Need to plant more and more trees. Subject is given the question only. Now, what you do? Write down the salutation. Dear sir. Leave a line. Start writing. The reason for writing. Then problems. Write down. Third paragraph. The way you are writing the letters till today It is all the same thing, nothing different. Third line, you cannot advise him, right? It is up to the editor. He will go through the letter, and now it is up to him how he is going to bring up your problem into his paper. It is up to him. Okay. So once you have written for the third paragraph, leave a line, then your complimentary close and your name, and with this your email ends. I hope so this thing is clear. Dear children, your email writing and your letter writing both are similar, only the mean of communication has changed. Earlier you were sending your letter to the post office, right? Now here you are sending your email to the servers, right? To the net. Got it? So when you are writing your email, first thing should be your date, then from the person who's writing to the person you are writing, and then your subject for writing this email, why you're writing. When you're creating the email address, your ID, make sure it should carry small letters. First name, second name, right? Small letters. You can put a dot between the first name. After that, you can put hyphen. It is up to you. It is for you how you want to create your email ID, and then the name of the server through which you are sending. Got it? If it is given in the question, you could write that one. If it is not there, create your own. I think this thing is clear. So this is the only difference. Formal and informal letter, you all know how to write. So in this way only you will write. But make sure you have to leave a space up. Once you have written the first paragraph, leave one line. Second paragraph, leave a line. Third paragraph means your closing line, and then leave a paragraph, and then your complimentary close, and then your name. That's all. I hope this thing is very clear, children. Go ahead and do it.